Good morning. The Gemara tells us that one is prohibited to eat unless he gives his animals to eat first. And we learn this from a pasuk in Kiryat Shema. V'natati asev besadecha livemtecha. First you give the asev, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give the grass or the food to your animals, and then ve'achalta v'savata, then you're going to come to eat. So this is actually the halacha. A person cannot eat until he makes sure that his animals have what to eat. The question is, am I allowed to taste something? Let's say I'm not actually sitting down a meal. Can I taste something? So according to our Rav Chida, the version in the Gemara which said eat actually should have read taste. So our Rav Chida, and it's also quoted by Chacham Ovadia Yosef, agrees and holds that a person can't even taste food until he gives his animals to eat. What about drinking? Does drinking fall into the category of food? So the Mefarshim explain that drinking does not fall into the category of food, and that's actually learned from this past week's parasha, where Rivka gave Eliezer to drink water first, and then gave to the camels. And that's a proof that we know that a human being takes precedence over animals when it comes to drinking. This is all under the condition, however, that you're not making the animals suffer. That if by holding back drink or food, you're making the animals suffer, tzar balei chayim, that is a very big prohibition. Then you would have to give the animals or the whatever it is, the chickens, to drink before yourself. In fact, it's brought down by the Arizal that once there was a lady who had difficulty conceiving a child. She couldn't have any children, so she went to see the Arizal. The Arizal says the reason why you can't have a child is because you're not giving the chickens that you own to drink. You're making it very difficult for them to drink. So she went back and made it much more simpler for the chickens to drink, and then she was able to conceive a child. So we should think of our animals, those that own animals. In fact, from here the Pele Yoetz writes that one should avoid even owning any animals or chickens because of the prohibition of tzar balei chayim, that you might come to transgress this. But if you do own it, if you do own animals or chickens or whatever, make sure that they're taken care of before yourself. Tana Devei Eliyahu.